Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to be working on a page for my little golden book, The 12 Days of Christmas. What I have is one of my digitals that I got from Joey Card Maker. This one is 2 turtle doves. Might be hard to see. They're kind of tiny, but that is this one. So what I'm going to make is a double flip over hidden journaling spot page. I did this originally back in the summer. It was July or August, I forget, but it was definitely warmer outside. And I will put a link in the description for that video. It might show, it's going to probably show a little bit different of how I did it then than now, but in general it's pretty much the same. So this is like I said, it's a digital. It is from, I showed it when I introduced the series for this. It is a 8.5 by 11 scrapbook piece of paper that I have that I just printed the digital on the back. And these are, this is also an 8.5 by 11. It's blank on the inside. This one is a little bit thicker cardstock, but I found it in my stash and it has numbers on there, so I thought it was kind of cool. There's a 2 and a 5 and a 4 and a 9 and an 8, so I thought that would be perfect for 12 Days of Christmas to put in there. So these basically are going to go over the page, top and bottom, and the way I attached it, they're going to be flip outs where you can journal there, and then when you open it up to the other page, you will have journal spots. Fun, right? Okay, so we're going to start by, I wish I kept it on there, putting the closure on the page. Let's put that on there so we can figure out where to put the closure. All right, so the closures are going to be for used with a circle, and I'm not sure which side to use, probably that side. It's going to be a circle and a brad. In the original video that I did, it was 2. I put one on this side, and fingers are not working. There we go, one on this side, and had 2 of them closing it. But I think for this one, I'm just going to do one in the center. Okay? All right, so I'm going to just line this up, and I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put that. And grab a pen. There's a pen. And I'm going to put the dot in the center. Let's see if I can line this up properly. Oh, I forgot to say that these, I forgot to even do that. Since I got it lined up, I'm going to put this right here so I know where the center is. All right, so these sheets are 5 inches wide, because when it's folded in half, it's 5.5. And these are a bit shy of 8 inches. And they are a bit shy of 8 inches because this is about 8 1/4, because if they were the same size, 8 1/4, they would meet, and I don't want them to meet. I want them to have a bit of a gap in there. Okay, so now I know where the circle's gonna go. So we're gonna track down my awl, there it is, and we're gonna put a hole in there for the brad, and we're gonna gather, I'm gonna take circles. So for the front, I'm gonna need 2 circles that I'm gonna glue together. And I will also need 2 for the back side, or the front. I guess it depends on which way you're looking at it, front or back. Just gotta throw a little ink on the side so that it, all right, and poke a hole in there. And that'll be where the brad goes. And I think I'm gonna put, I have some reinforcers that I'm gonna use. They'll be okay, it won't come through, just to give it a little bit of fun. And we're gonna put that through. Oh, that brad's a little bit bigger than the hole. Make that hole a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put the brad through. I think I'm gonna put the line that way instead of up and down. I think that'll be fun. Probably will twist after I'm done too, but okay, so for the other side, I'm gonna take the two I dropped that one because it has like a flat edge. I cut it weird. I'm gonna take the 2 discs for that. Oh, I didn't want to put a hole in the top. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna take the 1 disc for that, and I'm gonna put it over the brad so that I can cover it. Now I'm gonna put a circle on the top to cover that. I'm not gonna put a hole in it because the brad's not gonna come through. So you actually need 4 circles. I'm using my hole punch. I believe it's probably 1-inch hole punch. Doesn't say, but that's the hole punch I have. I'm going to punch 4 circles. 2 for the one side that you put the holes through. The 3rd one you put the hole through for the back, and the 4th one you do not put a hole through. All right, so now we're gonna glue the cover on, and we're gonna push it a bit so that make sure it sticks good. I'm actually gonna go from the other side so I don't have to push on that brad, because we want it to be stuck fairly well. Okay, there we go. All right, so for the flaps, I do have to score those still, so I'm gonna move this aside for a minute while that dries. All right, so for the pages that I said were just about 8 by 5, I did fold them in half because it's easy to fold in half, but then I'm gonna take my scoreboard, which is buried, there it is, and I'm gonna score 1/2 inch from each side. I also went through and I did ink inside here just to add a little bit of front to it. So we're going to do where the center line was and do 1/2 inch there, 1/2 inch that way. And we're just going to fold it, come on, there we go. Fold it and fold it. Okay, so there's that one. And we're gonna do this one. And I did ink that one, so there's the 4-inch mark. So we're gonna go, not with that, Lisa. We're gonna score it with the 1/2 inch there and the 1/2 inch there. All right, let's get this out of the way because the scoring is done. And I'm gonna take my regular bone folder, and this paper's a little bit thicker. I think it actually was might have been a Tim Holtz paper. Where that was like a scrapbook kind of paper, so thinner. Okay, all right, so we're going to decide which one goes on the top, and this one is going to go on the top because I like the numbers on the top. And this one is going to go on the bottom. All right, so for gluing, we are going to put it as far up as we can and center it as best as we can, maybe a little bit toward the outside, because once I actually sew this into the signature, I don't want this getting caught inside. Okay, oops. Now we are going to glue it. We are going to glue it up to that fold line. So we're going to glue this little 1/2 inch part down to the paper. Whoops. Slippery. Okay, I'm going to make sure it's fully up and push it down. All right, I'm going to fold it back just slightly so that no glue, if any glue decides to peek up, it doesn't lock this page down, because I want it to be able to open, because again, hidden journaling spot. And we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do the same with this side. Score in, glue in the 1/2 inch part that's scored. hold it down, and we're just gonna give it a good press and make sure it's done. So these end up tucking in to here. Cute, right? Okay, we're gonna do the same with the bottom one. Now I picked those. These might look kind of weird, and maybe the color looks off on the screen, but there's kind of these red flowers in here that go perfect with this. And like I said, with that, it had the numbers, which I thought was great for the 12 Days of Christmas. And actually the highlight, whatever grunge on here, is pretty much that color. So I thought that really tied in well. And it's kind of a greenish, old-fashioned greenish, reddish kind of color for Christmas. All right, so this one, make sure it is. I'm going to try to do our best to have it even with those two. And once again, fold that down so we don't glue it in. And that will get tucked in. Are we stuck? No, we're not stuck. Okay, there we go. All right, and we're going to glue this side again in the 1/2 inch mark. Glue and fold. And this might not be necessary to fold it back. Like, I didn't feel any glue come through, but I would hate to, you know, go like this, glue some up, and then have it not be able to open properly. So just a little precaution, because we know how well this art glitter glue can stick. And once it's stuck, it's stuck. Okay. All right, so there is our lovely page with double places to journal. Hidden journaling. And there, and in there. It's hard to, if it was in the book, I wouldn't have to hold it down because it would be on itself, so I could flip it with one page, with one hand. But since it's not attached, it's kind of hard to do it. There, see, a little bit easier to do when it's in its place. Fun, right? Okay, so I did bring out a little bit of decoration to throw some decoration on here. We can see that might be kind of fun. We're just gonna rip that a little bit and ink it up. Yeah, I think I'll put that there. I might put that on the other side. And I've got I didn't have anything really specific that I wanted to put on here for the 12 Days of Christmas. I just tracked down some Christmassy kind of stuff, so I'm gonna put a few of those things on there. And this is, like, this is not just limited to Christmas, obviously. I started this, or originally did this back in the summer, so it really can be done anytime, anywhere, with whatever papers you have handy. Put that right there, and this is, it's not too sticky, or not too thick. I think I'll put that there. That could be kind of fun up there. I don't know where my small scissors went to. Oh, they're there. Gonna cut this. Well, I can say it was not easy cutting around little holly pokey things. But I prevailed. All right, I think I'm going to put that over there. And we'll just cut this this a little bit. Yeah, I think these are fun. I did a few of them, like I said, over the summer, and they're oops, pretty easy to do. Oops, you didn't get glued very well, or just didn't push down. Not sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to decorate the inside on here because I think you kind of get the idea. I can go and add something later. I still am trying to track down some stuff, and I think I may still have something to print out of this kit that I could add to the front. I just haven't gotten a chance to. I just finally printed these pages. I was having trouble printing them, so I think I'll wait for a minute to see if there's something I can put on there. But so fun, right? And like the so this. You could probably even journal on this, add some pictures if you want, or journal on these too, because that leaves some spot. This is just fun to be able to go, oh, 2 turtle doves. You could put some more pictures in there too, so we'll have to see how that goes. If I got something to put in there, but another corner popping out. Don't want the corners popping out because it's going to get lifted quite a few times. So yeah, I like it a lot. Well, if you like that idea in the video, give it a thumbs up. Check out the, I'll link the playlist, or probably not the playlist, but I'll link the original video for the 12 Days of Christmas book so you can see how this is all started and where we're going with this. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see how that book keeps going, and other videos for the season that will be popping up. All right, don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like it. That's going to be all for me today. I hope you're all enjoying your day, and as usual, I hope you all have a wonderful and creative day. Bye now.